Good morning, shining ones. Megas here on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. So excited. We've been going through Zarathustra's Gathas, his own writings, thousands of years old. And the Magi were the original magicians and astrologers, and they're known for their miracles and magic. And I'm going to share with you some miracles and magic that have happened in my own life to inspire your own belief and faith. And I love, this is the Ali A. Joffrey translation for Song 8, and it says, realizing the self and nature and God. When you realize what you are and who God is and what this world is, that it's energy and spirit, my friends, you learn how to control. You learn how to form. You learn how to truly live in what we call the real. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea that is Asha. And I've come across some stuff here, my friends, they're going to blow your mind. I had no one to explain this to me. As a matter of fact, in verse 2, my gears in my brain were smoking as I was trying to figure this out. I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to share you an amazing miracle that happened over in Russia. And there's so much good stuff here. And then, of course, we're going to be in our book, Asha. Give me some time. If you're searching and things aren't working the way you want, I promise you, this will change everything. Verse 1 says, may the wise Mazda grant happiness to the person who radiates happiness to any other person. Okay, so there's two things. I want you to keep your mind on these two things that Zarathustra is trying to tell us here. And you're going to see it. So you want happiness. It will be granted to you if you give happiness to other people. I won't stick on this too long because most of you know this. We're going to get to the important stuff here, but this is important too. And the simplicity of it, it's like Christmas time. You know, when you give someone a gift and you shop for it and you're excited and you can't wait for them to rip it open and see the smile on their face and the excitement, and they're, oh my God, this is what I wanted. Thank you. It makes you happy, the gift giver. It makes you more happy than the gift you give. And so some of you you're trying to find things and happiness by being selfish. It just won't work. Just try it. If you want to be happy, go out and start making other people happy, helping others, and watch the feeling of happiness and satisfaction you get. Very simple. Okay, now listen, verse 2. This is the one I smoked my brain out on, but it's powerful. It says, moreover, may the best of blessings come to the person who give blessings to others. Okay, we know that. That's what we were just talking about. Now, but here's what I want you to see. Wise one, may his knowledge grow throughout the days of his long life of joy. Isn't that what we want? We want a long life, but we want it to be joyful and happy and in protection and provision and bliss. Now, here's what I want you to get. So how do we get all that? Through your most progressive mentality. Let's call that the Holy Spirit. The wondrous wisdom of good mind, vohu menu, that's that divine spark inside of you, right? And vohu menu, what is it? We learned this yesterday in Song 7. It's a path. Vohu menu is the path. Okay? Now, this is what blew me away. Which you created. So it says Mazda created the path vohu menu by means of Asha. Now get this, Asha, it's the perfect creator's perfect idea. It's heaven on earth. It's the only thing that could come from his perfect, loving, kind, joyful, beautiful, blissful mind is just good things. It's heaven. It's what we all instinctively desire to live in, and when we're not, we feel violated. Right? We know inside of us, as children of the King, we deserve to live in our good. We're not meant to suffer. We don't like it. It's not for us. We don't like to be in the darkness because we are light. Right? And so we want to get to Asha, heaven on earth, the perfect creator's perfect idea with protection and provision and love. And how do we do that? right? Through the vohumenu, the God mind. That's our guide that takes us to Asha. But here it's saying that vohumenu was created by Asha. So let me just simplify this, because this will burn your brain out. The destination you want to go is also the path, my friends, and the path is the destination. So if you want to live in love, right, then love is the path, and the path is the destination. It's simple, and it goes really good with, like, you want to be happy, make others happy, right? It's the path, it's the destination. The destination is the path. And so he talks about being encompassed by, in Asha, we talk about being enveloped by what you want, right? So let me read you Asha 10 real quick. It says, today is the day of salvation. This is what we want. We want salvation. We just, help me, God, right? I need money. I need protection. I need peace. I need joy. I need good in my life. Today is the day of salvation. Envelop yourself in God's idea. That's Asha. I am love. And in this love, hate, fear, and greed cannot live. I am life. I am peace. I create my own atmosphere. And in this peace, dis-ease and discord cannot exist. I am joy. I am one with God, good, and evil cannot enter me. Evil cannot enter God. I am one with God. I come from good spirit. I'm made of good spirit, right? Evil cannot enter me. Now, right? This is the path. We're holding Asha, the highest truth, the real, right? And it is, because it's the spirit, the energy we hold, and the energy and the spirit that we hold is the world that we create. It says, live consciously, good thoughts, good words, good deeds. God thoughts, God words, God deeds. Beautiful, simple. All right, let's go on. And may the person get much good who teaches us the straight paths of progress. This is important. Once you get healed, my friends, again, start sharing this. There's a reward. I am so blessed, guys. I am so blessed in every area of my life. And I know it's because I share Asha. And this is kind of funny. May he, in his physical and mental life, truly attain the existence where God dwells. For he is one like you, sincere, noble, and progressive. Megas strong like bull in body. Mind, some of you guys probably question, I think Megas might be insane. But I promise you, my friends, I'm okay. My video yesterday might say differently, but I'm okay. It says, wise one, I realize you to be powerful and progressive because you help with your own hand. And that's what I love about it. You always feel, when you're being guided by Vohumenu, and you're living in that Asha, and you're holding Asha, those frequencies, you feel the hand of God in everything you do. He never feels far. You always feel that oneness. That's what I love about our religion. This is important. Verse 6, this is the can't fool the power verse that I love so much. It says, wise one, come with your progressive mind, dominion, and good mind. So this dominion, right? When you're the light, the darkness can't enter. When you're the love, the hate, fear, greed can't enter. The violence can't enter. I've shared story after story with you. I'm going to share another one with you that's powerful. But that's the dominion of Asha, of the good mind. Through the actions of which the living worlds are promoted by Asha, serenity explains to them the proper laws of your intelligence, which none can deceive. You can't fool the power, my friends. You can't just speak it and not be it and live it. Right? You can't just put on a religious front. You can't put on a black shirt with a little white collar, call yourself a priest, and it doesn't make you live in God, right? We've seen that, obviously. It doesn't matter what you call yourself, the rituals you do, it's what you are. You can't fool the power. If you want love, you have to be the love. Right? It's the path, the destination is the path. You have to be it. You have to be encompassed by it, enveloped by it. You have to be it. can't fool the power. I realize you, God, wise to be progressive when I was encircled by it. And here, L.A. Jeffrey has in parentheses enlightenment. This is that enlightenment, that awakening that people are looking for when you are at the place where you can say, God is my life. This being you see here, this energy, this frequency, the taking breath is God. I am one with God. God is in me. God is my life, and my life is God. We are one, and there's no separation. I am the love and the peace and the joy. And when you truly become that energy, it is. You create that. That's the magic of the Magi. Okay, so I promised you I was going to tell you about this miracle, absolute Magi magic that it even blew me away. And I've seen a lot of magic and miracles. At this place I used to work many years ago, there was a Russian girl, and she worked in the office. And one day she was just down. And she told me that one of her family members was going to war, and he basically told the family, they told him he won't be coming back. And so I started trying to get her to have faith and believe. And she wasn't raised with any idea of God or any of these things. And I said, if I put a hedge of protection, we pray a hedge of protection around your family member, and he comes home, will you believe there's a God? She said, yes, I would. So we did that, my friends. And I talked to her later on, and she had a big smile on her face. She said that everyone else, and it was sad because all of his friends and all the other troops were completely wiped out. The whole front line wiped out. He was just standing there, completely unharmed. There was a shield around him, my friends, and there was. And do you know what she said? She said, thank God. She finally believed. But what got me thinking about her in that story, she told me that they're in Russia, because I was always using sarcasm, and that's my joking way. And she acted like she didn't understand what I was saying half the time. And I was thinking, well, maybe Russians don't understand sarcasm. But then I've been reading Tolstoy, Anna Karenina, War and Peace. And Tolstoy, hundreds of years ago, he was hilarious and used a lot of sarcasm. So it must just be her, because I'm guessing Russians get sarcasm. But it just made me think of that story and how we can have a shield around us if we'll hold that asha, hold that faith, hold that belief, and have a reason to believe. That's where the magic comes from. And I'm always trying to push that home to you guys, that you never forget where the magic comes from, that why it works for us and not all the other religions, because we have a reason to believe. Our reason is asha. What else could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind but good and love and bliss? And all the other religions and spiritual teachings, they all tell you got to take the good with the bad, right? God loves and hate, and he'll heal, but he also disease. And that's just how it is, right? We think a little differently. So after all that and that long explanation, it brings us to verse 11, where all this came into my mind. It says, I realized you, God, wise to be progressive when I was encircled by it through Vohumenu, and when I first learned from your words that it would be difficult for me to teach people the devotion to practice what you told me is the best. So Spirit was showing him it's going to be difficult. And my friends, I'm telling you, this is what blew me away. I thought this is going to be so easy, right? Just to show people that God is just good, right? And if you'll just take that good spirit in, you could change your life. People will eat this up. But it's been so difficult, right? They want a God that gets angry, jealous, hate, war, kill their enemies, right? Take the spoils. And it's been difficult. And it made me think of this sign where the sarcasm in this whole story came from. It said, we don't do this because it's easy. We do this because we thought it was going to be easy, right? But it's not easy, is it? But it's good. It's good for us. And Spirit gives us the grace. And we're living in Asha. And then we know there's reward for sharing the message with others. Even though they might not immediately throw their arms around you and embrace it and pat you on the back and thank you for it. They might fight you, get angry. But it goes in. They hear that truth. And it makes a difference when you plant those good seeds. Verse 13 says, I realized your glory when I was encircled by it through Vohomenu. So this is important, my friends. It's all about that enveloping, encompassing, knowing, being, right? And we do that through that inner guide, that divine spark, that path that takes us to the destination where we're being, again, the love. We are being the peace. We're being the God on earth. We're being the Word incarnate. 14, just as a wise, powerful man helps his friend, God give me your enlightening support through Asha and living in your dominion. God is a friend. He's a loving parent. His nature is just good. That's all he has to give to shine. Right? There's no evil in him, no anger. That's what's beautiful about our original monotheistic religion. 15, I realized you, God wise, to be progressive when I was encircled by it through good mind. Right? You're seeing a pattern here. Zarathustra really wants us to get this. My friends, you're encompassed by it. It becomes you. You become the Asha to live in the Asha. Therefore, wise God, I choose for myself the very mentality of yours. I choose the God mind, the divine spark, your voice over all others, which is the most progressive. May Asha breathe a strong life in my body. May serenity prevail in the sun-bathed dominion. May the reward for actions be given through Vohomenu and Asha actualized. I love the writings of Zarathustra. I love Asha. I love Vohomenu. I love my beautiful Magi. I love this life that is such a gift. My friends, today I'm going to ask you, where do you want to go? What's the destination? Remember, the path and the destination and the path are one. Be what you want to see. If you feel like you're needing something in your life, you're missing something, be that, right? Make others happy. They're going to make you happy. Give and you'll be given to. Love. Be the peace. Be the joy. Put the smile on your face and start healing others and watch yourself heal. My friends, and remember, Asha that's reality, that's substance. That's what was, is, and shall be. That's the only thing that could come from the perfect Creator's perfect mind. Asha is, Asha is, Asha is. I love you.